So it's July the 30th, which means it's the presidential election day for the United Allied States. I'd hoped to be able to report on some information since my last upload, however not much has happened. The candidates were released with Steve McCulloch as a late addition. He's the man we spoke about in a previous video, the one who had received a cease and desist for copyright infringement. Now there were 4 candidates, 2 of which I can't find any information about, and 3 of them, including Steve, but we know what he looks like, have no photos on the UAS website. The election is going to be streamed live this evening in about an hour, so 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. They can't seem to make their minds up. It's going to be streamed live on YouTube. When you go to the UAS YouTube channel, this is what you'll find. Now I've been trying to find this channel for weeks, for about 6 weeks, since I found out about it, and there hasn't been a channel. It's been FinTech who have been doing the update. So this is new, it's popped up recently. As you can see, it has no content, which I find is very odd for an organisation that is trying to forge its way into the political world. Nothing on it at all, but there will be tonight when the election's taking place. Well, that's the United Allied States update. Now we're going to look at Apollo FinTech. They upload quite frequently on YouTube, but it's the same thing. It buy our currency, download the wallet, our currency is going to take off and you're going to be very rich if you invest. And I must admit, I'm thinking of putting about £50 in and see where it goes, and I haven't got much to lose, but I'm still thinking about that. I want to show you, I want to play you this audio clip. It was uploaded today, and it just shows you how unprofessional Apollo FinTech is. They're rude, they're aggressive, and they don't like being criticised. Take a listen to this.
How is everybody doing out there today? It's a big day. 7/30/2020. Historic. 4:35 a.m. And before I start, let's just settle this right now. Rapture. No. New World Order. No. Bye-bye, guys. Take care. Be good. Think what you want to think. But bye-bye. Your comments are not being put on my channel. Getting so many of these idiots posting this crap. This is reality, okay? You have a government formed of people, of professionals around the world, okay, that have joined because they see the future, and that is with the use of Apollo's blockchain, providing all the features needed for the best governing of a country. The country is going to be made up of states, and these states are from around different sovereign countries around, and they are joining in. Why? Because it is so good. Low taxation, national currency that will prevent hyperinflation, gives stability with gold backing. And you have these states joining in from different ones, which you'll know soon of where they are and what they are, and the beginning of this country. The president is going to be elected, and it doesn't matter who it is, whether it be Steve McCulloch or 3 others. It's going to be a phenomenal beginning. And any fudsters that want to say because if Steve's elected, it's, you know, the FUD idiots out there, get a grip, okay? What it comes down to is that Apollo FinTech is putting together all the top government programs for Zimbabwe in the CBZ MOA, and I said yesterday, I said MOA, and then right after I said Memorandum of Understanding, like a jerk. I laughed at myself. It's a Memorandum of Agreement, which is a lot more intense than understanding, which they have with Lesotho. So you have this whole piece going in, and this election tonight is historic. So when this person is elected as president, he will pick the permanent people to be in the government for all the departments. And right now they're interim, but he will make a decision on who the final ones are and then make any changes that he needs to. He will also sign the treaty agreements with the states, and that's the only thing that's holding up the states, is getting the signature from the president. So, all this, if you're not excited about the United Allied States, you might as well move on. You have all this stuff that I talk about during the videos, and when I talk about the crypto news, there's garbage out there. These guys that are, I'll give an example. Okay, ADA, big deal with Shelley, going proof of stake. Okay, come on, giving rewards, get a grip. Proof of stake was done by Apollo 2.5 years ago. What is the big deal? Get my drift?
He's a nice chap, isn't he? Do you know what? I can't take this seriously. I can't see this going as big as they think it's going to go. They just don't seem professional enough. You don't treat people like that. If you're a politician, you answer their questions, albeit evasively. I know they're not the politicians, they're in partnership with them, but even so, you're not rude to the people you want to join your club, as it were. Talking of clubs, I just want to show you this. It's from the United Allied States website, and it's a form you can fill in if you are a country that is interested in information pertaining to a UAS Sovereign Special Economic Zone, the SEZ, as they call it. Please message us and our diplomatic team will contact as soon as possible. Come on, this looks like a form you'd fill in online if you wanted to order a book. This doesn't look professional at all. Do they really think a country is going to fill this in to apply to become part of them? It just doesn't make any sense. So it's nearly time for the election to be streamed live, so I will go in a minute. But first of all, I just want to say there are 3 people who are going to vote. So just three people, so there's not a tie break. So it's a pretty small election for such a big thing, according to them. I just want to also add that I haven't forgotten about the robot thing. I am trying to summarise each page so that you can decide which ones you want to keep. There are almost 180 of them, so it's taken a very long time to make a very accurate and succinct summary of them all, so bear with me on that. It is coming. Tomorrow's Friday, isn't it? I'm going to be back tomorrow evening talking about the election results and what happened, just discuss it in general, give you my thoughts. So until then, thank you for listening.